The surprising health benefits of being generous. Hello everyone, and welcome to Life of Psychology. For today's video, we're excited to share this video exploring the surprising health impacts of generosity. For years, researchers have been studying the effects of giving on our well-being, and the results may surprise you. From reduced stress and depression to a stronger immune system and even longer life, science is finding generosity is truly good for both mind and body. In this video, we'll look at some fascinating findings from studies on volunteers, donors, and everyday acts of kindness. We'll meet real people who exemplify generosity and hear their stories. And we'll discuss practical ways you can spread more giving in your own life. Whether that's acts of service in your community or simple gestures like paying for someone's coffee. Our goal here is twofold: to help you better understand the proven benefits of generosity based on research, but also to inspire and empower you to cultivate more giving behaviors. While small, any act that comes from a place of compassion has ripple effects. And as you'll learn, those ripples start within, improving our health, outlook, and connections along the way. I'm excited to dive into these topics with you today and hope you take away inspiration to commit to one generous act each week. Remember, it doesn't need to be grandiose. What matters most is the intention behind it. So whether you choose to volunteer your time, donate resources, or simply pay more acts of kindness forward, I hope this video motivates you to keep spreading more good in this world. Without further ado, let's get started with exploring the science behind why giving to others can truly enrich our lives. I'm looking forward to this insightful discussion and hope you enjoy learning about the psychology of generosity. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's begin Segment 1: The Science of Giving. For over a decade, researchers have been conducting studies to better understand the impacts of generosity and altruism on our health and well-being. And time and again, their findings show that giving to others has significant benefits. On the mental health front, studies have found that volunteers and donors tend to experience less stress and are less likely to suffer from depression. In fact, one large study found that individuals who donated their time regularly reported feeling happier and more satisfied with life overall. There also seems to be physical health perks as well. Generous acts have been shown to lower blood pressure, strengthen the immune system, and may even help you live longer. Researchers believe this is because giving activates the brain's reward centers in similar ways to eating, social bonding, and sex. It triggers the release of feel-good hormones like oxytocin and serotonin.
And it's not just human 7 rats who engage in altruistic behaviors. Like freeing trapped cagemates from distress showed reduced inflammation throughout their bodies. Giving appears to have protective effects on health at a fundamental biological level across species. So in summary, when we make others feel good through our generosity, our bodies actually feel good in return. The social, psychological, and physical benefits of giving create a reciprocal, positive feedback loop that enriches both giver and receiver. In the next segment, we'll explore specific examples of these effects in action. Segment 2: Types of Generosity. While the research clearly shows the health impacts of giving, generosity itself can take many forms, both big and small. One person's act of service may be another's monetary donation. The good news is that studies indicate the intention and positive impact on recipients matters most. Some of the most common types of generosity include acts of service through various causes. Many people volunteer their time at food banks, shelters, schools, and other community organizations. Even volunteering a few hours a month has been shown to benefit both physical and mental health. Monetary donations also allow people to give beyond their own time. Whether it's supporting crowd-funded campaigns, sponsoring friends' fundraising efforts, or regular charitable contributions, every dollar makes a difference for meaningful causes. But generosity isn't limited to donations or formal volunteering. Simple gestures like helping a neighbor with yard work, tutoring a child, or providing emotional support for a friend in need also qualify as acts of service. You can also give your skills and resources. That could mean offering pro bono services if you have a special talent. donating equipment or supplies, or using your platform to amplify important issues. Every person has something unique to offer through their generosity. The coming segments will profile different examples of giving, to inspire you to reflect on how you can spread more kindness in your own way. Segment 3. Overcoming barriers. While the benefits of generosity are clear, it's understandable that some may still feel hesitant to give their time, money, or resources for various reasons. In this segment, we'll address some common barriers and offer suggestions for overcoming them. For example, some worry they don't have enough time or money to spare, but research shows that even small acts of kindness, given freely from the heart, can make a positive difference. Volunteer for just an hour or donate what you can comfortably afford. Every little bit adds up. Others may feel unsure about the impact or best places to give. Nonprofit rating sites can help you vet worthy causes to support in your local community or globally. Ask trusted friends already involved in causes they're passionate about.
If social anxiety is a barrier, look for lower-key ways to give, like anonymous donations or acts of service you can do independently at first. With time, stepping out of your comfort zone can get easier. Remember that what truly matters is the intention, not the scale, of generosity. By overcoming doubts with small, consistent steps taken out of compassion, we can start to reap proven mental and physical rewards. The goal is contributing to others' well-being through whatever means feel right for you. I hope this helps provide reassurance that anyone can cultivate more generosity. Even small gestures given freely from the heart can make a positive difference. In the next segment, we'll hear directly from people who exemplify giving. Segment 4. The ripple effects of kindness. While research shows the personal benefits of generosity, what's often less acknowledged are the widespread ripple effects of small kind acts. One person's generosity truly has the power to positively impact many lives. Take the story of a man who began volunteering at a local soup kitchen after retiring. Beyond the meals he helped serve, he made it a priority to listen without judgment to anyone who wanted to talk. One regular visitor opened up about struggling with homelessness and addiction. He encouraged the man to seek help, and even offered temporary housing until he got back on his feet. Today, that same man has been sober for 5 years and works as a counselor, paying the kindness forward every day through his work. Small gestures can also create change on a larger scale. After witnessing climate hardship firsthand, one activist began an annual beach cleanup, bringing together over 200 volunteers last year alone. Her initiative inspired the city to invest in more sustainable infrastructure. Stories like these illustrate how one generous act begets another. When we focus outward through compassion instead of inward through scarcity, lives and communities are transformed. While research shows personal benefits, the true power of generosity lies in these rippling, positive impacts that extend far beyond any single act. In the next segment, we'll discuss how cultivating empathy and compassion can encourage more giving behaviors with lifelong effects. But for now, I hope these real examples inspire you. Segment 5. Leaving a legacy. Acts of generosity have the incredible power to create positive change across generations. Through our compassion and kindness, we have the opportunity to leave a legacy far beyond our own lives. Take the example of a man who began sponsoring education for girls in a remote community overseas. After his passing, family and friends have continued growing his initial donations into a full scholarship fund impacting hundreds over decades to come.
On a smaller scale, random acts of kindness can also have intergenerational effects. One woman makes it her mission to pay for the order of the driver behind her at the coffee shop, inspired by her grandmother's example of spreading joy in simple ways. When we prioritize paying generosity forward through our actions, time, and resources, we plant seeds of goodwill that can grow abundantly. Our small contributions may inspire others to keep cultivating compassion, in turn. I hope this perspective encourages you to reflect on how you can continue the cycle of giving, whether through donations, volunteering your skills, or simply passing on acts of kindness. Together, through our daily choices, we have the power to spread more care, trust and community spirit for generations to come. Segment 6. Call to Action. We've covered compelling research on the proven mental and physical benefits that come from cultivating generosity. We've explored different types of giving and heard inspiring real-world examples of the ripple effects compassion can create. At this point, I hope you feel motivated to look for ways to spread more kindness in your own life, no matter how small the act. Whether volunteering your skills, donating resources, or simply paying more acts of goodwill forward, every gesture has value. Why not commit today to performing just one generous deed each week? It doesn't need to be a grand gesture or take much time. Even the little things, given freely from the heart, can make a positive difference and get you started on the lifelong journey of giving. As Mahatma Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. I encourage you to take that spirit with you after this discussion, and keep paying compassion forward through your daily choices and interactions. You never know whose life you may touch or how far the ripples may spread. Thank you for tuning in to learn more about the proven power of generosity. I hope the science, stories, and discussion have inspired you to keep cultivating kindness in your own way. Please reach out if you had any other questions, and let's all work to spread more good in this world. Conclusion. In closing, I hope this video provided compelling insights into the psychology of generosity and its profound impacts on our health, happiness, and communities. While more research continues, the evidence clearly shows that cultivating compassion for others through giving has lifelong benefits. Most importantly, any act of kindness, whether volunteering your skills, donating resources, or passing on small gestures of goodwill, has value. Our daily choices to spread more care and understanding can truly leave a lasting, positive legacy that extends far beyond our own lives.
As we've discussed, when we prioritize generosity and making others' lives a little brighter, through our actions, we plant seeds with incredible potential to grow. I encourage you to reflect on how you can continue nurturing compassion in your own way, whether through established causes or informal daily kindnesses. Every small gesture has ripple effects. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about this uplifting topic. Please remember that even in difficult times, we all have so much to give. I hope the discussion has left you feeling inspired to keep looking for opportunities to spread more good in this world. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Life of Psychology. Let's continue working together to cultivate communities defined by empathy, trust, and care for one another. Until next time, take care and be well.